All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS, whom rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation, and hopefully they out there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. And what I want to get into, real quick this afternoon, is going to the mindset as men, all right, on a mission, okay? Men on a mission, okay? Because, a lot of things happened over the weekend, and one of the things, brothers, that's into the boxing world, okay, into the sport of boxing, pretty much what we just witnessed, all right, with this Errol Spinks and Terrence Crawford's fight. And I'm using this as an example in the spirit, because a lot of spiritual points, to be made, from the sport of boxing, because that's why even Apostle Paul, he made a statement, he is not one that beateth the air, okay, which is he's not, out here with no purpose. He's not doing what he's doing for no purpose. He has a purpose. Okay, Apostle Paul was a great example of a man on a mission. Okay, and what we seen, with Terrence Crawford, all right, or we call him Bud. Okay, we seen a man that was on a mission, and you go into that pre-fight interview, and the reporter asked him, what does, how does he feel about everything that's riding on the fight, and he was extremely calm, and he said, I'm not thinking about that right now. I'm just focused on the fight at hand. He was worried, he was concerned about the particular task that was right in front of him. Okay? And that's the mindset we have to be in, when it comes to the ministry, that we have to be worried about the thing that's right in front of us, and that's the day for day. And that's why you had the spirit on the Elder Apostle Sahar, and the rest of the apostles to pretty much go into doing the video daily, this weekend. You had the elder brother from down here, the beloved brother Abaya, he did a lesson, going into the daily, lessons, all right, that daily sacrifice. And the elder Apostle Gabar, I just got through finished listening to his as I was walking, and he was going, into the same thing as well, that daily sacrifice, man. Because why? We're men on the mission. If you're someone that's on the mission, if you're on the journey and you gotta cover a lot of ground, well, that means you have to make progress every day, to cover ground. If you're on a long journey, you see, like, we gotta have the mindset of every day, we should have achievements in the spirit, whether it's fasting, whether it's reading, then you had the elder apostles, went into even the diet, like, we got to be really men on a mission, when it comes to this ministry, man. Okay, like, all the way around, we have to have a mindset as men on a mission. Okay, you see, and see that daily mindset puts you in attack mode and day for day, to where you're not, because see, there's a lot of people that say they want, but really they don't want, they just wish. Okay, because if you say I want to lose weight, but you're not doing the things needed daily, okay, one thing about losing weight, if you take a day off, you can lose 2 or 3 days of what you done gained. You can gain back 2 or 3 days worth of weight, if you take a day off. You see, like, one thing about it, in this ministry, we gotta keep that forward progress going, man. We gotta keep reaching forward. As the Apostle Paul said, he's pressing toward the mark. Now, going back to the point, you have a lot of people that say, I want to lose weight, but if you're not willing to do the daily sacrifice, you just wish you can lose weight. You don't really want it, okay? Because there's a lot of people that say, I want to save money. Well, if you're not disciplined with the money that you have, you don't want to save money. You just wish you could save money. You see, there's a lot of people that just do a lot of wishful thinking, and I'm a victim of that as well. You say things and it's pretty much wishful thinking, okay? But when somebody wants something, you're going to see results, okay? If a brother say he wants to get deeper into the Hebrew, he's putting that work in, you're going to see results. If a brother say he wants to get deeper into the breakdowns and that brother's putting that work in, you're going to see the results. If a sister say, I want to be a wife, and she starts putting that work in, putting the time in to increase her skills, as a wife, you're going to see the results. You see, you can tell what people want by what they do. You see, you can say, you can hear what they wish by what they say, but you can tell what somebody want by what they do. There's a lot of people that don't have to express what they want, because you see the action, you see results, you see the movement, you see their day for day. So that explains what they want in their daily actions. That's explaining what they want, okay? And then you have those that wish, and we don't want to be of those that wish, man. And like I say, the elder Apostle Gabar, his latest, the spirit he been in dealing with the health, they really put a foot in my ass, to really, buckle down, within that department of health, man. Because at the end of the day, we do these things for the ministry's sake. Like, being healthy, creates more energy, which creates what? More time for the truth, more capability within the truth. Even in our day-to-day, as we, hustle, get our daily bread, do what we do that to free ourselves up for the truth. Everything that we should be doing should be geared towards the truth, man. It should route itself back to the truth in some type of way, because this is all we got. This is why we're here. We not here for nothing else, man. Okay? And the Lord is balanced to where he give us a little downtime. He give us time to chill, recover, recuperate, and get back to the grind, man. But we got to move as men on a mission. And one thing about this weekend with this boxing event, you seen a man on a mission. Terrence Crawford was a great example of a man that was on a mission. Okay? He ain't had time to argue with them people on social media. He ain't had time to say what he was going to do and all this. Nah, he was just locked in. And you seen in his eyes, man. And the greatest example of that is Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's why at 12 years old, he was about that business, man. You see? And from then on out, he was always about that business. Okay? Daily he was teaching, because he was about that business, man. He was a man on a mission. He didn't deal with women. He was on that mission, man. Okay? No one wanted the kingdom more than Yahweh Shai, and it showed in his actions, man. Yahweh Shai's actions showed that he wanted the kingdom more than all of us put together, man. Okay? He was a man on a mission. That's why when he asked, the flesh kicked in, and he asked for another way, okay, and he didn't get no response. Because he knew what the mission was, man. So he just went back and he just tapped back in. That's why he got quiet after that, man. When the Most High got quiet with him, Yahweh Shai got quiet with everybody else. That's why he was only saying to Pilate, what thou sayest. He didn't have a lot to say, because he was about the mission, man. Okay? Because at the end of the day, and I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, when it comes to feeding the flesh or doing something for the flesh, okay, we Usain Bolt sprint. Everybody, when it comes to the flesh, we have Usain Bolt energy, man. Okay? Coming around that corner on 200. Okay? You see? But when it comes to responsibility and duty, we tend to drag our feet, and that's what discipline kick in, man. Okay? And then when you start seeing results in anything that you do, when you start seeing increase in the benefits and the perks that come with the discipline, with the consistency, okay, with the sacrifice, then you have that same energy that you used to have towards pleasing the flesh, towards being disciplined, man. Okay? Towards duty and responsibility, man. You know? And this is our number one responsibility in the planet Earth, is this ministry, man. Okay? Following in the footsteps of Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith. Okay? So that's the point. I just want to put that out there. You know, Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edified. Till next time I say shalom. Kwam Yashala, Bible Ball, DTA soon, shalom.